Okay, guys, how everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's all right. Okay, this video that I'm going to make today, I'm going to actually give you step-by-step process of how to manifest, how to create, and how to actually project your desires into manifestation, into becoming a tangible, objective, real thing. All right. So I'm going to begin this video. That's what we're going to talk about it. So a couple points I'm going to make from this video is how manifestation works, how your brain incorporates the information, how it's transferred out to your reality, how your thoughts pertain to it, and also I'm going to touch on a little bit of synchronicity, and I'm also going to touch on how the universe will use people, places, and actual events to help you manifest or bring into your desires. All right. Okay, so those are what we're going to touch on today. So this video actually is probably the video that you want to watch and want to keep, because I'm going to put every key, every process, step by step, how from the beginning to the end to manifest your desires, whether it be lottery winning, whatever you want to do in life, a house, a car, or just overall a better life, financial freedom, everything of that sort. So that's how we're going to start. Okay. All right. So let's begin. Okay. A lot of you guys within this page, let me start by saying this. If you play the lottery, there's things that you do not want to do. Number one is this: never ever buy a lottery ticket or play the lottery out of desperation, out of need. All right, you don't, or anxious. Okay, so you never want to ever buy a ticket when you're feeling anxious or desperate, or you feel you need to buy this ticket to win. The reason why you don't want to do that is because through the universal laws of dynamic energy, remember, everything is energy, including your thought, your feeling. So if you buy a ticket and you're feeling anxious, you're feeling desperate, and you're down to your last dollar, and you say you want to buy this lottery ticket, what you're actually creating is known as resistance. Resistance is energy, meaning that the universe gives you or mirrors what you put out. So in essence, you're giving out lack. You're signifying lack. Desperation, anxious, and so forth signifies lack. Remember now, the universe cannot give you what you already have, because we talked about quantum mechanics, the physics, the science part, that everything that you desire already exists in a frame, or in a world known as the quantum world, or the unseen world. That's why we call it the unseen, the non-physical, because you cannot see those particles, those quantum particles, with your naked eye. You have to use microscopes and certain aspects to see those particles. So that means that everything you already want already exists on that level, so you already have it. So in essence, when you're asking the universe, you're buying a ticket out of anxious desperation, you're producing more of lack, and that's what you will get, more of the same thing. So that's the first key you don't ever want to do. When you're buying lottery tickets, you always want to be in a feel-good state. You always want to feel good, and you always want to be positive. Okay, if you're anxious, you don't want to do that. All right. So let's begin. So how do you manifest? These are the step-by-step process to manifestation. All right. Number one is we talk about the limiting beliefs and how to clear those. So you guys in this page should already should be using the affirmations right now. You should be doing the meditations and so forth. And then, so you want the first step to manifest and get your desires, you have to release and get rid of those limiting beliefs. All right. So once you get rid of those limiting beliefs, then you're on point. That's the first step. So you want to get those affirmations going. You want to use those binaural wavelength affirmations that use the gamma, the alpha, and the theta brainwave frequencies. So that's the first step. So you got to clear your mind, get your subconscious cleared up, so you get rid of those limiting beliefs. Then you go to the second part, which is more affirmations of whatever you desire. So you want to win a lottery, you get affirmations for that. We have that. And okay, I have a question. How can I replace those negative feelings? Well, you can replace those negative feelings. Excuse me. You can replace those negative feelings by flip switching it. Basically, just focus on what feels good to you. Just flip it. Anything that feels good is is perfect. It's considered it's good. That's how you replace those negative feelings. I'm going to touch on that in a minute as well. Okay, so you want to do the affirmations. That's the first step. So you want to clear those limiting beliefs out of your subconscious mind. Once you clear those blocks, then you're open to receive more. Open to receive basically means you're in a state of allowance now. The universe will start to send things, events, circumstances into your reality, into your realm, that you will start to experience as tangible reality. When I mean tangible just basically means things you can touch or you can feel. And basically what tangible basically means is through your five senses you can perceive, you can percept, and so forth. So let me touch on what these affirmations actually do to your brain. So your brain has brain cells and they have synapses. These synapses are more like pathways that connect from one brain cell to the next. It's like a bridge. So there's a term in neuroscience, it's called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity basically means that the more you practice something, the more you embedded something in your brain, you create new brainwave neurons, new cells. And these new cells, what it actually means is your brain actually grows cells, create new cells. And these new brain cells are brain cells that created for wealth, for attracting positiveness, and so forth. Now keep in mind, once you become awakened, or you become more conscious and see how the creation process works, then guess what? A lot of you guys will start to develop your natural abilities. Some of you guys will have certain gifts. Maybe you can be a little clairvoyant, telekinesis, telepathy. All these are gifts that you have, but they've been covered because through your limiting beliefs. And science study these gifts. You don't hear about them. You might hear about them. You might think they're like psychic or some BS, but they're actually not. They're scientific evidence and experiments done to show how people actually use these gifts. And some of you might even have them. So let's talk about the creation process. All right. So you get those. You create the neuroplasticity. You do the affirmations. You meditate, and then now let's get into the mind part. So you start to focus and you start to see what you want within your mind. We go into the end thinking part. End thinking part basically means you're going to focus on the end result of what you desire. All right? End result of what you desire. So if you would desire to win the lottery, you want to focus on a check with your name and a specific amount. See yourself claiming the check. See yourself in the lottery office but you have to be as specific as possible. When I mean specific as possible, you want to get straight down to what you will wear, what cologne you'll have, how you'll smell. The key to manifesting everything at a faster pace is you have to make it as real as possible within your mind. Meaning that just like you have your five senses outward, you can project your five senses inward. Meaning that you have to smell, taste, feel, touch what it's like in your mind. That creates a higher vibration frequency. Therefore, reality is created from outside and it comes out from outside inwards, okay? So let's talk about the non-physical. When I say non-physical realm, I'm talking about these elementary particles, these quantum particles that you and I and everything is made of. So we have these atoms. With these atoms and senses, basically when you dissect these atoms, what they're made of is pure energy, and atoms and these elementary particles make up everything in the world you see today, including you and I. So in essence, everybody here is all energy. You're not a soul. You're not a body with a soul. You're actually a soul inhabiting a body. So I repeat that again. You're not a body with a soul. You're a soul with inhabiting a body. So you're all energetic, vibrational beings. That is the fact. Science proves that down to the very essence. And you create with your thoughts and your emotions. So when you put something out, the universe will bring it back to you or mirror it. Now let me give you a misconception that a lot of people and everybody, a lot of individuals, they hear or they're into this fad, and the fad is known as the law of attraction. And everybody's into, oh, what is the law of attraction? I'm going to use the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is, listen, the misconception is this: the law of attraction does not create your reality. Okay, the law of attraction does not create it. The law of attraction is just a force like gravity. It's actually embedded with gravity. It's just a magnetic force in the universe that, since the universe was created, it was embedded with gravity. It is a force that magnetically attracts like frequencies with like frequencies. That's why a lot of people will use law of attraction. They try to do this and do that, and it'll never work because they're using it the wrong way. The law of attraction does not create, it just delivers. You create through the brain, through the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is called consciousness. Consciousness is connected to these quantum energetic fields. These particles exist as waves, meaning that they exist as possibilities, meaning that everything you desire or want already exists as a possibility. Your mind or consciousness takes that possibility and creates it into an actuality. So you actually collapse these quantum particles to create a perceived, tangible reality. Perception is reality, meaning that the only true sense we have to reality is through our five senses. That is it, and that is very limited. So what you see, feel, touch, hear, taste, that in essence becomes your reality. All right. So you create your reality from inside out. So you see it in your mind, you project it in your mind, you do the affirmations, and you use what you would call your emotions. You start to see what you want inward, and then it projects outward. Because the universe works like this. It works with energetic dynamic laws. Okay, the universe is 4 dynamic energy laws. Okay, number 1 is energy, number 2 is magnetism, number 3 is vibration, and number 4 is frequency. That's how you must look inside your world and look inside everything you do. So when you're manifesting from the thought. The thought creates the emotion. The emotion activates the subconscious. The subconscious does the creation. The law of attraction, the force, and it brings it into your reality as an experience. Okay? So you could call the law of attraction, or you could call it gravitational interaction. Basically, that means your predominant focused thought eventually becomes your reality. Okay? Now let's talk about reality. Reality is subjective. So what is real? What is a real reality? The real reality actually is the quantum world reality, because everything originates from these quantum particles. And within the quantum world, time does not exist. Meaning there's no essence of time in the quantum world. That's why you must focus anything you want, you must focus in the now, as it's happening in the present moment, because in the quantum world, time doesn't exist. Your subconscious mind, therefore, functions from that world, brings it into this world, into this perceived reality. So time in an essence does not exist. So you have to speak what you desire as if you already have it. It's happening right now. That way your subconscious can mirror it to the universe. The universe will project it back to you, and through the force of law of attraction, it comes into your reality. So yes, the subconscious is the first part that is very crucial. That is the creation part. And what happens, a lot of people get misled because they feel that, okay, I'll sit at home, I'll meditate, I'll think happy thoughts, and the universe will deliver it. Not knowing that the subconscious is the creator. They just feel that my mind, or I feel good, and it'll come into my reality, and then it doesn't happen, and you get disappointed. And that is the reason why. So it is a step process. You have to eliminate your limiting beliefs with those affirmations. Okay? Then you have to start focusing and seeing what you want already as is happening in the now, in the present moment. Okay? Once you see that, then the creation process begins. And then now there's time. Time doesn't exist, so the universe will bring it to you at its appropriate time. And it brings it to you, in essence, when it uses complex processes known as cause and effect. It creates it, and then you experience it. So that is the key. So your brain actually creates these signals, these electrical signals, and your thought creates these electrical signals. It goes out to the universe. The universe picks it up as a frequency, and like frequency will attract like frequency. Therefore, boom, it appears into your reality. Now let's talk about everything is energy. So money is also energy, and money vibrates at a very high frequency. So money, anything pertaining to money, for example, the lottery, you want to vibrate high. And I'll give you another key. You don't necessarily have to feel good or think about money to attract money. All you have to think about to attract money is feel good. Always feel good. Feel or have the emotion of what the money can bring you. Start looking at if you want a nice house, or a nice car, or your family being happy. Think about those situations, because that's what the money will provide. Therefore, you'll vibrate high, and you'll be in the same accordance with money. Okay? So those are the steps to create your reality. Remember now, reality is created from inside out, from inside the mind, the quantum world. Then you project it out into your reality. So you go from this, so you go from the affirmations to release the blocks. Then the subconscious mind will pick those up. You focus with the emotion, make it feel as real as possible. Function in the now, in the present, say things that are happening now. That the subconscious mind will pick that up because that's how it works. It is the prover. So it will go out, it'll bring the situation, the people, the objects, gravitate towards you through the law of attraction. Boom, manifest as a desired result. Now, once you're being that, this is called alignment. When you have those factors I just discussed down pat, you're in a state of alignment. So what that basically means now, you do not have to try hard. You do not have to force or keep thinking or meditating or anything like that. You can slow down, because now once you're in alignment, you're in what's known as gravitational interaction. And we know what gravity is a force. Gravity is a force that pulls everything together, keeps the earth rotational, perfect, the axis, everything. Gravity affects us. And your mind, because your thoughts are energy produces magnetic frequencies, and magnetic frequencies have gravitational attraction. So your thoughts have gravitational attraction. So when you're in alignment, you will have the gravitational interaction that will pull the things that you desire. You'll pull that lottery ticket, it'll pull the winning ticket, it'll pull the right person to get the job, it'll pull the house, it'll pull the money into your reality, so you can just be on autopilot. That is how the universe works. That is how the law of attraction brings it into your reality, and that's how you create it. All right. So yes, these brain waves are known as alpha, gamma, and theta. They are the frequencies that your brains are most receptive to while in a sleep state. That's why it's important to fall asleep while listening to these affirmations, because they program your mind in that accordance. Okay. So now you create your reality, and now you have everything. Now you're in alignment. Now it comes in another step, which is known as synchronicity. Synchronicity is basically the universal way of giving you confirmation signs to let you know that you're in tune and you're on point with your desires. You'll see repetitive numbers. You'll be in the right place at the right time. That is known as synchronicity. Now there's another part that is known as confirmation. Confirmation basically is the universal way to let you know that what you desire, what you have put out to the universe, it's on its way. And I'll give you some tips how to look for confirmation. You'll hear confirmation from people, sources, music, anything you desire. So if we desire to win the lottery, you will hear somebody speaking about the lottery, or you hear a music tune or anything on the radio, something pertaining to your desire that no one is aware of, or you haven't spoken to them, but for some reasons they start talking to you about it. So that is a good sign. That means it is on its way to be manifested and delivered into your reality. So that is confirmation. So the key point here in everything is always to try just always feel good in the moment. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're focusing on, feel good in that moment, because once you feel good, then you're vibrating high. High frequency vibration produces high frequency attraction, and you get that into your life. Okay, so that is the key. You have to focus, and you have to vibrate at a high rate. You have to deprogram your subconscious mind. Then you have to see what you want already in your mind, and then you have to let it go. Now let's talk about the time factor. Now the moment. You always hear me say you have to live within the moment. So moment to moment basically means if you have your phone or a camera and you take a snapshot, it goes in frames. Snapshot, snapshot, snapshot. That is moment to moment. That's how you have to live. You have to live from this moment, this moment, this moment. Because once you're in the moment, you're into what I refer to as your point of power. Your point of power means that you have all the creative energy at that time to create your desired reality. And when you're in the moment, then you have your subconscious mind or your intuition, which can communicate to you and give you the answers to what you desire. But if you're not in the moment, if your mind is trying to focus on tomorrow or 3 moments ahead or yesterday, then you cannot have the signal available from your subconscious mind to communicate, to give you the answers to what you desire. All right? Here's another key point. So once you start doing these affirmations, you can also communicate with your intuition or your subconscious mind. You ask it a question at night, right before you go to bed. This is how you can do this. When you're doing your visualization in your mind and you're seeing what you desire and you're feeling it and touching and everything, you can ask your subconscious mind a question within your mind to give you the answer for whatever you desire. Hey, can you tell me where the best place to play so I could have this winning jackpot ticket? Can you tell me which scratch off? Lead me and direct me to a store that will produce a winning scratch off ticket of 500, 1,000, $1 million. Can you give me the direction of where to go to find this job? Can you bring the people into my life? Ask it any question and it will deliver because you're in alignment. This is how the universe works now, guys. This is the clear scientific term. Everything is energy. Energy, frequency, vibration, magnetism. That is how you will create your reality. So the more you focus, the more you feel good, the more you see what you desire within your mind and you project it, the universe will automatically match it for you. So it is important to always prepare to accept your desire, to receive it. Preparation basically means have in mind with intention what you desire and you're expected to have it. So prepare. If you prepare to win the lottery, have the clothes, have the tax return that we talk. Prepare to get a house, look for it online, see what you desire. Those are preparation. Live within the moment, meaning focus on the now. Once you focus on the now, you'll take care of the tomorrow. That's automatic, right? And live within the now with your subconscious mind. Act as if you already have it. Speak as if you already have it, because the subconscious mind works in the present moment. It will deliver it into your reality as a tangible experience for you to have, okay? So those are the keys. So again, thought creates the energy. The energy from the thought goes into the emotion. The emotion goes into your subconscious. Subconscious brings it out, mirrors it from the universe. The law of attraction is the force, brings it into your reality as a tangible experience. So you can receive it or you can you can accept it. All right. Keep in mind it goes both ways now, negative and positive. The universe always gives you what you put out. Remember that. If you put out lack, you will get lack. If you're putting out abundance, you will get abundance. It goes by a dominant vibrational thought or frequency. That is how the universe works. Remember, the universe cannot give you what you can't give you what you already have. So you already have the money. It's already there in the quantum field. So you have to use your thoughts, your consciousness. You convert that into a tangible perceived experience. And that is how it comes into your reality. And you'll get confirmation from people, family, friends, anything. It'll start to show you how to manifest these things. You get it in dreams. Your intuition will be heightened, and you'll just know when you're in alignment, because things will just start flowing smoothly for you. The people, the circumstances, you'll be in the right place, the right time. The money will be in your hand. You will always prosper. You will never be what I would call broke, because now you become a money magnet. Money magnets are people or individuals who always vibrate at a high frequency. Things will always be attracted to you. Lottery winners, sweepstakes, just money, opportunities, people. That is what will happen when you start to open up your subconscious mind, and then you can deliver and have whatever you desire. Okay, so I'll repeat it again. The thought is the energy, goes in through your mind, goes into the brain, because you see from outside, from inside your brain outside. Okay, so you see something, it comes in as light photons, it goes into the refracted back through the retina, goes into your visionary cortex in the brain, and it proceeds back out as an image. But when it goes into the brain, it goes in the image, the photons are converted into electrical signals. These electrical signals are interpreted by your brain. Your brain sends them out as an image. So when you think a thought or a feeling, it is an energy. It goes into your mind as an electrical signal. Your subconscious then picks it up and it vibrates, and then it looks for the frequency that is circling out there. So if you're feeling high about money, or you're vibrating high, your subconscious will find that frequency. It will match it, and then through the gravitational interaction or the law of attraction, which is the force, the law of attraction will find that frequency, and through gravitational interaction, you'll pull it in, and it'll clump together, bam, with you, and that's what you call the experience. So that is it, guys. So focus, use the affirmations, declutter, get rid of the limiting beliefs. You have to pass the 3 stages in your mind. You have the conscious, you have the critical faculty, which is the gatekeeper that blocks those messages from going in, and that's what the subconscious, these affirmations do. It bypasses that critical faculty, goes into your subconscious, and boom. Let's talk about the conscious part of your mind. The conscious part of your mind has to work in accordance with your subconscious, because your conscious part of your mind is the part of your mind that does the reason, that does the imagination, and that desires the effect. So when your conscious mind is saying, okay, I want to have some money, I want to win this, I want to have this house, I desire to have all that, then the subconscious mind believes it now because that critical faculty has been bypassed. Then you're in alignment with both ends of your mind. So you cannot have one alignment and be off. You cannot be aligned with the conscious and off with the subconscious. They're gonna create each other, and it's gonna create a null signal. All right. Resistance is when you're trying too hard or you're pushing it. You have to let it go. Let's talk about detachment. Detachment is just what I said. Let it go. Detachment basically means the thought is out. The universe picks it up. You have to let it go so that you could create the flow. You could allow it to come into your life as an actual event. And I'll give you a hint on how to use detachment. Basically, you use detachment because you know tomorrow the sun will rise. It's a 99% chance. That is how the universe works. So it's just as if you know the sun will rise tomorrow, you have to know that your desire is on the way. So you have to let it go. Meaning, put it away. Don't harp. Don't indulge in it too much. Just know it's coming. Continue on with your life in the present moment, and boom, everything will come into your life. And the keys to look for is those confirmations and those synchronicities. Once you start seeing those, then you know you are on point. Now I'll talk a little bit about the science to show you how these things work and the proof of it. So let's talk about the science just a little bit. So we have quantum physics, which is the study of elementary particles, which are the building blocks of all of us. And these waves, quantum physics shows these particles exist as waves. That is their natural state. They exist as possibilities. So possibilities mean everything you can think of or desire already out there. That's how they naturally exist. Now, when you think of something and you desire something, you collapse those possibilities into an actuality through your subconscious mind. So if you want the money, you take it from a possibility of having the money to actually having the money. How do you actually have the money? By seeing it in your mind as an event that's already happening, by focusing, by having the emotion, the feeling of the joy of having the money, the joy of winning the lottery. That is how you turn the quantum possibility into an actuality. So that is the key. Now you guys have the keys. You know you have the secret now. This is the secret. Use it, and your life will start to change. You will start to win more. You will start to change in every aspect of your life, and you will see everything start to manifest at a faster rate because now you're aligned. So those are the keys for you guys today, and that's what I want to leave with you guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But the time is now for you to start manifesting your desires. Feel it. The emotional part of it is what will bring it into your existence. Not just thinking. Thinking is the beginning. The thought creates the emotion, and the emotion creates the tangible reality. So you have to meditate, which is freedom mind. Meditation basically means sit, relax, and just watch yourself breathe. And once yourself breathe, then think about what you desire. See it. If there's one thing that I would like to leave with you guys, is the most important thing is this. To create what you desire, you must already believe it's here, and you must already see it and create it within your mind. Because once you create it in your mind, it is already done. It is there. It's just there in the quantum world. And remember, everything that comes into existence comes from that world into this world. So that is how creation works. You create from inside out. So once you put it out there, it's there as an actual event. It's already created for you. What happens is a lot of us, we lose patience and we lose focus because you don't think it's there. You think you're working too hard, you're doing this and doing that, and it never shows up. And then as it's manifesting to come into your world, you give up, you cut yourself off from the energy flow, and boom, then you have to go back again. So that's what I'm telling you guys, that once you put the thought out and you have the emotion, it is already there, ready. It's just going to take, now the time is to manifest it as a perceived experience for you. So you have to remember, the money, you already have it. That's why a lot of people will say, I need money, I'm broke, I need it, I need. The universe cannot give you need because it cannot give you what you already have. You see, you already have the money on the quantum level. It's there. So I cannot give you something that you already have. So you send in a conflicting signal. So the language of the universe is this. Speak as if you already have it. Use the words, I desire, instead of I need. Okay? I expect. Those are the words you have to start using, because everything is energy, so is your words. The universal language is that. Once you know to speak the language, it'll come right into you. The language a lot of guys are speaking are the language the universe cannot know. It's like, I need. The universe is saying, okay, but I can't give you that because you already have it. So because that's your dominant thought, if I need, it will come into your reality. Even though in your conscious mind, you're saying, I want more money. But your dominant thought is, I need more money. And the universe cannot give you what you already have, okay? All right? Yes, so emotions are the key. Once you buy your ticket, you have to feel good. If you're feeling anxious or you're feeling desperate that you have to buy the lottery to win, it's not going to work for you because that is creating lack signal and you will get more of that. So that's why I'm going to help you guys, because you already have the money. It's there for you quantum level wise. Quantum world is the real world. It starts from there into this reality. So in essence, you have it because everything is energy. So all you have to do is convert it, take that up, put it into your mind, because your mind converts it. And once your mind converts it, it becomes an experience to you. Experience basically means the five senses: smell, touch, taste, feel, hear. That is how your reality is perceived, okay? So those are the keys, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll finish off now.